In my last video, I talked about the drama surrounding gambling YouTuber Troy Gambles, and something I did not expect happened. Troy himself actually commented on my video, and he kind of addressed the rumors. Here's exactly what he said. It was a cool vid until you straight up lied. I do not make money on people losing under my code. That is completely false. And no, all of the money I gamble is raw and real. Weird of you to lie about that. Also, 0% of my audience is under 18. No children are being shown gambling from me. Weird accusations. So let's talk about that. Is Troy right? Did I actually get something wrong? Or is there more to this story than he's admitting? First, let's clear up some of the things I said in the last video, the ones Troy had an issue with. When I said he makes money from people losing on his code, what I meant was this. Creators with affiliate codes earn a cut when someone signs up and plays using their code, whether that person wins or loses. I wasn't implying that Troy personally profits directly from losses or that he's rooting for viewers to lose money. My point was that the system itself rewards play volume, meaning even if someone loses, the creator still benefits. That's just how these gambling affiliate deals work across the board. Second, I never accused Troy of showing gambling content to children. What I said was more general, that the rise of gambling content overall on YouTube means it's inevitable some younger viewers will see it, and that can have a negative influence. I'm sure Troy sets his videos to not for kids, and I'm not claiming he targets minors in any way. It was a broad point about the gambling content trend as a whole, not a personal accusation. And finally, the main claim he's refuting. In his comment, Troy said, "All of the money I gamble is raw and real." Weird of you to lie about that. And that could be true. I'm not here to say it isn't, but my main point in the last video wasn't that his money is fake, it's that his story might be dramatized for views. And that's something we see constantly in gambling and influencer culture. Creators turning real situations into amplified cinematic versions of reality because that's what drives clicks and keeps audiences hooked. So if everything Troy's saying is 100% real, where do we go from here? Because either he's genuinely risking huge sums and going into massive debt on camera, or there's a bigger conversation to have about how gambling content works on YouTube in general. And just to be clear, Troy, if you're watching this, I actually respect that you commented. A lot of creators wouldn't. If everything you're saying is true, I genuinely hope you prove everyone wrong. I'm just looking at this from the perspective of how gambling content as a whole impacts people, and how the money behind it shapes what we see. So here's my thing. If everything Troy says is true, then why not just make a full video explaining it? Address the rumors directly. Show us how it actually works. For example, a lot of people noticed the reloadable debit cards in his old videos, cards he later said were his wife's. That's fine. But that's exactly the kind of thing people get curious about. If you really are gambling your own money, be transparent about where that bankroll comes from. Same with the stake deals or any affiliate partnerships. If there's money being made there, just say how much. No one expects creators to work for free. But when you're claiming to be in serious debt while still gambling huge amounts on camera, it raises questions. And the easiest way to clear that up is with honesty. One clear video from Troy could end all the speculation. At the end of the day, this whole situation says a lot about how gambling content is changing on YouTube. These videos blur the line between entertainment and reality. And that's not just a Troy thing, it's an industry thing. The stakes keep getting higher, the stories keep getting crazier, and viewers can't always tell what's real and what's for show. And look, if Troy really is gambling his own money and living through that much pressure, then honestly, that's intense. I hope he's okay and that he's not just putting himself through it for clicks. But that's the danger of this space. When content turns real addiction or financial struggle into entertainment, everyone watching starts to lose perspective on what's actually happening. That's why I think we need more transparency, not just from Troy, but from every gambling creator out there. People deserve to know when something is sponsored, when money's on the line, and when it's just a performance. And that's exactly what I'm digging into next. How gambling influencers are really making money on YouTube and Kick, who's paying them, and how those deals work behind the scenes. So if you're interested in that side of it, make sure you're subscribed, because that's coming next.